It takes nothing to join the crowd. It takes everything to stand alone. Stand up for what you believe in, even if you are standing alone. Your most precious, valued possessions and your greatest powers are invisible and intangible. No one can take them. You, and you alone, can give them. You will receive abundance for your giving. The strongest man in the world is he who stands most alone. I'm just a simple man standing alone with my old brushes, asking God for inspiration. I'm standing up thinking, anybody who wants to listen is welcome. If not, I'm happy to see them go. Standing on a street corner waiting for no one is power. Every man must do two things alone. He must do his own believing and his own dying. Deliberation is the work of many men. Action, of one alone. We have more faith in what we imitate than in what we create. Slump, and the world slumps with you. Push, and you push alone. A man has to live with himself, and he should see to it that he always has good company. How can I set free anyone who doesn't have the guts to stand up alone and declare his own freedom? People who work sitting down get paid more than people who work standing up. That was the one thing she knew now. Some chances came and went, and if you missed them, you could spend the rest of your life standing alone, waiting for an opportunity that had already passed you by. Fashion is always of the time in which you live. It is not something standing alone. But the grand problem, the most important problem, is to rejuvenate women. To make women look young. Then their outlook changes. They feel more joyous. Stand up for what is right even if you stand alone. The right way is not always the popular and easy way. Standing for right when it is unpopular is a true test of moral character. Standing alone, eager to just believe, it's good enough to be what you really are, but in your heart, uncertainty forever lies, and you'll always be, somewhere on the outside. The boy was standing alone as though the broken glass all around him were a shining sea and he were an island. Like crying wolf, if you keep looking for sympathy as a justification for your actions, you will someday be left standing alone when you really need help. It was as if when I looked into his eyes I was standing alone on the edge of the world, on a windswept ocean beach. There was nothing but the soft roar of the waves. Obstinacy standing alone is the weakest of all things in one whose mind is not possessed by wisdom. What an elder sees sitting, the young can't see standing. Then he left her there, standing alone, surrounded by word ghosts, things she could have said. I had not yet gotten into the world of light, but I felt as one who, standing outside, could knock against the wall and hear an answering knock from within. Standing alone among great democratic nations in imposing the death penalty is another moral decision that Americans are being forced to confront. Acting is standing up naked and turning around very slowly.